Hello and welcome to our special show of India Votes. People in Maharashtra and Haryana are all set to elect their new state government. Here on Mirror Now, we focus on citizens' demands, issues that should have been part of manifestos but are often ignored. First, the plight of women commuters in Mumbai. 184 in 3 years. That's the number of women commuters who have fallen off overcrowded trains in the city and died. Almost 80% of the city's working women use suburban local trains daily. Yet, for these 30 lakh women commuters, there aren't enough compartments. Neha Kulkarni shows you the extent of the problem. Struggle, jostling, and a fight for space. This is what defines daily commute on local trains for 30 lakh women in Mumbai. Almost 80% of the city's working women scurry through crowded platforms, packed foot-over bridges, and cram themselves in tiny compartments every day. Yet, no political party offers any solution in their manifestos or action plan. Referring to the dire state of overcrowding in local trains, the Bombay High Court in 2016 had observed that concentration camps are better than crowded trains. Official data shows that a single ladies' coach with a capacity of 85 people packs up to 150 and sometimes 200 women during peak hours. Despite the sharp rise in number of commuters over the years, there are only 3 compartments on a train dedicated for women.
शाम को भीड़ में थाना में उतरना बहुत मुश्किल है, रोज 2-3 लोग गिरते हैं।
नहीं गए 5 साल में क्या बहुत सालों से कुछ डेवलपमेंट नहीं है। ट्रेन्स तो वैसे के वैसे ही है, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्राउडेड हो रहे हैं।
In the past 5 years, none of the railway budgets have even minutely looked at increasing the ladies' compartments, adding to the number of compartments inside local trains, giving more ladies specials, or adding to the first class of ladies. The women, the 30 lakh female commuters using suburban railways, claim that travel in local trains for them every day is a menace due to the rush, due to the packed compartments, and due to the fact that there is not enough facilities for them.
Data accessed through RTIs revealed that 184 women died and 817 were injured after falling off crowded trains over the past 3 years. The Nayak family from Dombivli lost their only breadwinner due to an overcrowded train. 30-year-old Savita Nayak was on her way to office when she fell off a packed local train between Dombivli and Thane in July this year.
खांब्याला म्हणजे अशी आतमध्ये ती चढली पण तिला आतमध्ये जायलाच भेटलं नाही. ती खांब्याला धरून होती पण तेवढं तिला कुणीतरी असं धरलं असताना तर माझी मुलगी पडली नसती.
After 23 people died in the stampede at Prabhadevi station in 2017, the railways plan to add 3 more compartments to a 12-coach train. These promises still remain on paper.
अब वर्किंग आवर्स में देखिए रश तो बहुत होती है, बराबर हमें ट्रेनें बढ़ा कर नहीं दी गई। 5 साल में हम लोग जो मांगे की थी
2 कोच और एक्स्ट्रा अवेलेबल करना चाहिए क्योंकि मॉर्निंग के टाइम में हमें जब जॉब का टाइमिंग होता है तो स्टूडेंट को ट्रैवलिंग में बहुत प्रॉब्लम होती है.
For the 30 lakh female commuters using suburban railways on a daily basis, the leader that promises them change on ground will be the key. Let's ask the leaders who come to ask for votes from us as to why all these swanky and expensive trains are developed or promised in the name of development or in the railway budgets, but always the woes of female commuters, their travel woes are always ignored and kept at bay. Because for them in this elections, it is the leader who will promise them more train services, comfortable travel and larger women-only compartments that will matter in the coming elections. With camera person Rajesh Khade, this is Neha for Mirror Now from Mumbai.
Mumbai is also known as the most congested city in the country. It grapples with no designated zones for hawkers and lack of open spaces. Senior citizens and children are the ones who suffer the most due to shrinking road spaces in the city. Amita Balachandra has the story.
68-year-old Nikhil Desai takes the train from Dadar West to Churchgate, a half-an-hour journey at least once a week. Although short, he says the ride isn't smooth due to lack of space at stations. The station's entry and exit points are congested.
What is difficult is even to enter the station. To walk on road or footpath has become impossible in Mumbai now. Apart from encroachment by hawkers and the shopkeepers who extend their shop illegally, and lot many other unwanted things are cluttered on the footpath, which is our fundamental right to have a walkable footpath.
Like Nikhil, over 1 crore commuters use local trains to travel within Mumbai. World Economic Forum data shows that 31,700 people are crammed into every square kilometer of the maximum city. The rapidly shrinking city is taking a toll on people's lives.
I all the time keep complaining to BMC to take action, but they take some token action. It doesn't help at all. Somebody should be made answerable.
The problem of shrinking spaces isn't restricted to stations alone. Mumbai is India's most congested metropolis, with hawkers and encroachments the main reasons for lack of walking space. Government models must now take a harder look at open spaces and formulate public policy, which is almost never a part of election agenda.
Absence of hawking zones and rampant encroachments have shrunk the city periodically. What's more alarming is that according to Mumbai Traffic Department's annual road safety data, at least 238 pedestrians have lost their lives in 2018. Just a year before that, a Bombay High Court order allowed 221 designated hawking zones in the city. The court reiterated that hawking will not be permitted within 150 meters of any railway station. However, on ground, execution of this order remains a big challenge. Like the elderly, shrinking spaces affect children as well. In 2016, Maharashtra Chief Minister ordered Mumbai civic body to reclaim 216 open spaces. In 2018, however, the civic body ran into a controversy over accessibility of 27 such open spaces. There are only 1,068 playgrounds and parks under the BMC, and not all of them are well maintained. 7-year-old Simarpreet Kaur wishes to go outdoors after school to play. With no access to a playground near her house, she is forced to restrict herself within her society.
घर में ही पड़े रहते हैं 24 घंटे. इधर खेलते हैं तो आस पड़ोस वाले चिल्लाते हैं. चिल्लाने की उनको आवाज़ पसंद नहीं है. इसकी वजह से हम खेलने नहीं देते हैं उनको.
Lack of accessible open spaces, very few playgrounds and encroached pavements. The problem of shrinking spaces getting bigger every year, but does not figure in election manifestos. It is time for you and I as citizens to make netas responsible and to ensure that it is addressed this election. With video journalist Rakesh Balachandra from Mirror Now.
Mumbai, the maximum city, is not just identified by tall skyscrapers, but it also houses some of the largest slums in the country. Over the years and between several governments in the state, there has always been an effort to redevelop slums. There are promises made by netas, but they've all been stuck due to political battles. Will Mumbai slum redevelopment projects always remain a plan on paper? Mirror Now's Disha Shah has this special report.
30% of Mumbai's population lives in slums. From public transport to picking up garbage, they effectively run the city. In an effort to bring the marginalized into the mainstream, Several political parties have assured redevelopment for slum dwellers over the years, but none of the projects have worked out. Take, for example, Dharavi, Asia's biggest slum. The redevelopment project here is stuck for 15 years. Spread over 210 hectares in the heart of the city, Dharavi's estimated population is 8 to 10 lakhs. It includes 80,000 buildings, both residential as well as commercial establishments. Home to an estimated million people and a huge industrial ecosystem driven by the sale of leather items, it's a city unto itself. Families of 5 live in 10 by 10 houses in unhygienic conditions.
हमारा पिताजी लोग सपना देख के गया, अभी हम लोग का सपना भी खत्म होते आ रहा है, लेकिन अपना बच्चे लोग के लिए हम लोग लड़ रहे हैं अभी।
बचपन से जब से पैदा हुए बॉर्न जब से ये गंदगी में और अब तक गंदगी में, अब आगे चाहते हम हमारा धारावी रीडेवलप हो, हमारे को 700 का एरिया मिले और अच्छे से बच्चों की फ्यूचर के लिए वो जगह मिले।
मैं यही आशा में बैठा हूँ, कभी भी रीडेवलप होगा तो हम भी अच्छे डिसिप्लिन में जिंदगी करेंगे।
हम लोग 77 से इधर रह गए, 7-8 परिवार थे। अभी एक लड़का था एक्सपायर हो गया, अभी एक हैंडीकैप्ड है। हम लोग यही खड्डे में रहते, बनाने की भी ताकत नहीं हम लोग को। हमारा आदमी का भी डेथ हो गया है।
Dharavi's location is more of a hindrance than help. Its proximity to the airport means there are restrictions on the permissible height of buildings. Secondly, regarding the proposed transit camp or the area where existing tenants are meant to be shifted, government failed to get bidders for a long time. Global tenders were invited thrice, and it was only last year that a bid came through. The state government is currently vetting this bid legally.
हमको लगता है कि ये शिवसेना भारतीय जनता पार्टी हो या कांग्रेस राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस की पार्टी हो, ये दोनों लोगों के धारावी के विकास के लिए जो एक पॉलिटिकल विल होना चाहिए, वो ये दोनों दलों के पास नहीं है।
One can see here that the lanes are so narrow, houses are so close to each other, packed, restricting the air movement. This is how residents of Dharavi have been living and staying for the last 50 years. And that is why they say redevelopment is the need of an hour. But Dharavi is not the only one. There are other slum redevelopment projects worth 2,000 crore rupees, which is stuck in the political battle.
Ramabai Nagar colony in Ghatkopar is spread out over 155 acres. In 2007, it was decided to develop the project through a township, but the project has not even moved since then.
For residents of Mumbai, redevelopment does not only impact slums, it impacts all of us equally. Mumbai as a city is known for its heritage and pride. So next time, when candidates and political parties come to you and ask you for your vote, question them that why Mumbai doesn't have a modern approach to slums. Why slum redevelopment is never included in the election manifesto. This is the time for you and me to ask those tough questions. With video journalist Suresh Sahil, this is Disha Shah reporting here for Mirror Now from Mumbai.
Now, invoking the Marathi pride has been a standard tool used by netas in Maharashtra elections. But in Mumbai, with a growing mixed population, political parties seem to have dropped that from the agenda during the election campaigns. Santya Gora tells the story of Mumbai's Girgaon, which used to be the heart and soul of Marathi pride in the city, but is now slowly losing its political significance.
Majestic Cinema, the hall which screened the first audiovisual feature film of the country, Alamara. Small restaurants serving authentic Marathi cuisine. Keshavji Naik Chaul, where Ganeshotsav was celebrated by Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak as one of the first of its kind public event. This is Girgaon, the heart and soul of Marathi heritage in Mumbai. This is what Girgaon represents to the people who have lived here for decades.
मेरे बर्थ से मैं यहाँ पे जो कल्चरल एक्टिविटीज़ देखता आया हूँ, वैसा मैंने कभी किधर भी नहीं देखा है।
गिरगांव में हमारी चाल है और ये केशवनेक चाल में केशव सूद, आनंद जी, कल्याण जी, क्रांतिकारक, बहुत बड़े बड़े लोग इधर रह के गए।
गणपति तो हर घर में आता था, पब्लिक के लिए जो लाया उन्होंने, तिलक जी ने गणपति यहाँ से चालू किया, पहले पूरे महाराष्ट्र में।
But the cultural fabric of this area is rapidly changing. Several Gujarati and Marwari families have settled down here, and their number is rising daily. This has not only changed the skyline, but also the character of the place. The cosmopolitan way of life in this area has led to cultural erosion for the Marathis. Cultural erosion, which in turn has led to political marginalization.
मराठी समाज ही कम हो गया ना, इन्फ्लुएंस करता है, इसीलिए असर पड़ेगा ही पड़ेगा। सब गुजराती ज़्यादातर मराठी बहुत हो गया सब जगह। अभी अपनी बिल्डिंग में मैं अकेला हूँ, पहले पूरा बिल्डिंग मराठी थे।
पहले महाराष्ट्रीयन लोगों को ही टिकट मिलता था, तो अभी वो कम हो गया क्योंकि उनको तो वोटिंग का कैलकुलेशन रहता है, तो वो हिसाब से वो गैर मराठी लोगों को ही ज़्यादातर यहाँ पे टिकट देते हैं।
कुछ होटल्स बंद करवाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, नॉन वेज होटल बंद, लाइक ये सब चालू हो गया, विच इज़ बैड है। और इसका मैक्सिमम फ़ायदा है ना ये एक गट्ठा वोट्स के लिए, बाकी कुछ नहीं।
The changing dynamics and proportion of Marathi Manus and newcomers in Girgaon is capitalized by political parties too. The decreasing political influence of Marathi Manus in Girgaon is reflected in the candidates chosen by political parties. Girgaon, once a Marathi-dominated area, now has a sitting MLA who is non-Marathi, and in fact in 2019 Maharashtra Assembly elections also, most of the candidates are non-Marathi. And this trend speaks volumes about the marginalization of Marathi Manus politically in the area of Girgaon. In Mumbai, with camera person Praveen Bhogle, this is Santya for Mirror Now.
Now from Maharashtra to Haryana. Now, according to a study by the Greenpeace last year, Gurugram is one of the most polluted cities in the world. Now its green lung, the Aravallis, is in danger. In February this year, Haryana government passed the Punjab Land Preservation Act 2019, which opened up thousands of acres of land in the area to real estate activities. As residents from Gurugram battle pollution at this juncture, will the fact that a clear green agenda is missing in most manifestos play a role this election? Ayushman Kumar has the story.
The Aravallis, the lungs of Delhi and the national capital region. But instead of conserving the forest, the Haryana government has stripped them of legal protection that they had. The amendments to the Punjab Land Preservation Act has opened up over 27,000 acres of Aravalli forests for real estate developers. Though construction work has not yet begun, since the amendment is yet to be notified. Gurugram is located right next to this range. Residents here feel chopping of trees there will further deteriorate the air quality in NCR. Gurugram is already witnessing a spike in air pollution.
I think we all need to do our little bit to try and stop this, improve the air quality. And one of the biggest things I think we need to do is protect whatever green environment that we have, whatever forest that we have.
Look, I don't know about the count and others thing. Visually, it has deteriorated significantly. And we have installed these air purifiers, but that's not enough.
The Aravallis act as a shield for the national capital for the dust that comes from Rajasthan and the other side of the border. It also acts as a shield and a sink for the groundwater that is available in Gurugram. However, recently the amendment that was passed in the Punjab Land Preservation Act by the Haryana government allowed the construction in this area, and for which the matter moved to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court slammed the Haryana government for passing this amendment. However, the Haryana government said that the amendment is yet to be notified, hence no construction can be done in this region.
Aravallis are oldest fold mountain in the country, and they are in the NCR. They are very, very important for water security, for our biodiversity, and also for pollution sink and our water regimes. You know, all the drainage that you find in the NCR region, especially in Haryana side and in Delhi side, you see because of Aravallis.
Last year, Gurugram was declared the most polluted city in the world. Its air quality was deemed 17 times poorer than the World Health Organization's prescribed limit as per IQ Air, which is a global air quality monitoring platform which partnered with Greenpeace Foundation on the study.
It will be a huge disaster because anyway Haryana has the lowest forest cover of the country, 3.59%, and the little forest is in the Aravallis in South Haryana. So if we lose the PLPA protection, then entire Aravallis will become legal non-forest, and then it is open up for real estate construction, for mining, for anything.
सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको ये क्लैरिफाई करना चाहता हूँ कि गुरुग्राम का पोल्यूशन लेवल कभी भी पहले नंबर पे नहीं रहा। गुरुग्राम का पोल्यूशन लेवल पिछली दिवाली पर भी हमारे एडजॉइनिंग रीजन्स में लोअर लेवल पे रहा, और आज की बात भी करें तो आज भी हमारे एडजॉइनिंग रीजन में गुरुग्राम का पोल्यूशन लेवल काफ़ी कम है।
Environment, dip in the air quality and forest degradation are some of the key issues that our political parties never raise during the discourse of elections. However, the Aravalli forest affects us all, and that is why it's an issue which should feature in almost every manifesto, because its destruction not only affects the residents in Gurgaon, Haryana, but it impacts all of the North India, and that is why it should be an election issue in the state of Haryana. With camera person Yogesh Bharadwaj, Ayushman Kumar for Mirror Now.
With that, it's a wrap on this